welcome to the Kitty Litter and Brenda Holiday Extravaganza live from the Stadium Theater. Well, not really from the Stadium Theater. It's by the Stadium Theater, but because of the
via Kitty's living
my living room in Greensboro, North Carolina.
But decorated like any five-star theater would be.
Yes, or the Stadium Theater always does a great job decorating. But anyway, welcome. This is not the way we were supposed to do the Kitty show, but we're going to do it anyway. I brought along my best girlfriend, Miss Brenda the Drag Queen, everybody. I'm honored to introduce her to all of you watching tonight from Rhode Island that have never met Brenda. So we have a lot in store tonight, don't we, Brenda?
We do. So many exciting things. And we do, we do a normal show or a regular show, I should say, on Facebook every few weeks.
Never normal.
Yeah, it's never normal, but I should say consistent. But with all their new regulations, I can't sing live. And Kitty can't lip sync. No. And so this is so wonderful because we're able to do our favorite thing and perform for you all tonight. So we've got some really super exciting things coming up in the next hour.
We have a lot that we're going to go through in the next hour. But tonight we are doing this as kind of like a fundraiser for the Stadium Theater. As you know, the pandemic has played a role in wreaking havoc on so many live venues, and the Stadium Theater is one of them. So tonight, if you enjoy what you're seeing, because it is free, you can go to, and we're going to scroll it along the bottom, you can go to thestadiumtheater.com and /support the stadium, or just go to stadiumtheater.org and click the support button. Or if you do not want to go through all of that, you can also Venmo Brenda and I, and we are going to donate everything we make tonight to the Stadium Theater.
Yes.
So either go to the Stadium Theater, the link is right down there that you can type in and make a donation to the Stadium Theater, or Venmo Brenda the Drag Queen, and everything we make tonight is going to go to the stadium. And at the end of the night, we'd like to announce at least what we know is coming through Venmo. So if you're feeling generous during the holiday season, the Stadium Theater could use your help. So we're using tonight's show to raise money for the Stadium Theater. So it will scroll along the bottom. We'll talk about it throughout the night. And there's so much to talk about. So Brenda, you ready for Christmas?
Oh, I'm so ready for Christmas. Mainly ready for the food. And to be at my parents' house, which all I do is sleep, which is not any different than I do at my regular home, but you know.
I will tell you what I do miss is I'm normally home in Rhode Island at this time of the year is snail salad, which I said to the Brenda, so I miss snail salad. She goes, what the frig is snail salad? Well, that's the same response I got from all the markets down here when I went looking for snail salad today. I was like, do you carry snail salad? And they're like, what is snail salad? I had to explain it to them.
Well, and my liver wrote me a letter and said, you cannot go back to Rhode Island until 2021, particularly Providence, or I will be completely out of commission.
Yes.
We had us a time, honey. And Kitty had warned me. She said, like, it's a whole different party. Like, the drinks are twice as strong and 3 times as big. And there's all these gay bars. And I was like, okay. And there I am getting an Adirondack chair stuck to my ass in the middle of the evening.
Yeah, we had quite a time in Rhode Island. We came up in July for a very special friend's benefit birthday because he had been diagnosed with cancer. So we made the trek during the pandemic, got tested before we got there, and the whole bit. It was all safe. So don't shame us. So
and it was when Rhode Island had like 7 active cases.
Yeah, yeah. So can we click on something and see if anybody has comments? Because we'd like to.
We are on there right now.
Oh, we are on there.
We certainly are.
I cannot see that.
She didn't put on her readers, y'all.
I cannot
That would be Stephen Deloria.
Oh, my brother-in-law is watching.
And Robbie and Sean.
Oh, so if you have a comment or whatever, we're going to do a question and answer segment later on in the show. So that'll be fun. They're going to have a lot of questions for you.
Oh, can't wait.
So I do miss everyone that's watching from the stadium. We normally are in person, and I will pick on each and every person in the audience. So if you want to be picked on, but I mean, really, I usually pick on what you're wearing, your hairstyle, how old you are, and the date that you're with. You know, but I have met some very nice people there. So hopefully I will be live at the stadium. My 2 sold out shows got moved from September to December, now to March. So we are hoping in March we can do it. If not, we'll probably do another virtual show. Eventually, the people that hold the tickets for that show will certainly get to see me live again. And maybe I'll bring my sister Brenda with me.
Well, they were gonna get to see Brenda regardless because my Christmas present to Kitty was gonna be to fly up there and surprise her. So I had bought tickets for me and our dear sister Jacqueline DeMera, and I was just going to casually sit there, not with this obtrusive hair on in front of all these people to block their view. Of course, I may have been doing them a favor, but I was just going to casually be sitting in the audience and let her notice me. But you know, Corona has gotten worse, unfortunately, and we got to wear a mask and be smart. And
we're in the bend, though. We're in the bend. But we are going to make the best of tonight's Christmas show for you, so that you feel that you're getting a little bit of Kitty, and I'm introducing you to my dear friend Brenda, because I said I cannot do a show like this, my normal Kitty show, without somebody with me, because who am I going to pick on? Myself, my cat?
Well, you usually have hundreds of people to pick on.
Yeah, and I got nobody tonight.
So she said, let me call in my big obese friend.
I'm not making any fat jokes.
Oh, yeah, she can't make fat jokes, even though I'm completely open to it.
But tell the story about what happens when I do a fat joke.
Yeah, it's a complete revolt. The crowd turns on her. Unlike when I do an old joke, people are so down with that. Mm-hmm. One time we were out at a bar and this girl came up to Kitty and was like, you are so rude to Brenda. I hate you. And she was like so drunk. And Kitty brought her out to me onto the porch and was like, this is Brenda without a wig and tits on. Let her give you her personal testimonial. And I was like, girl, it is so not that serious. We get paid to make fun of each other. And you would have thought she was like the chairwoman for Weight Watchers, representing all of us biological obese women. I was like, girl, stand down, honey. Like, it's not that serious.
But there's no problem when Brenda makes fun of my age.
Oh, I could say anything.
And they love it. They clap, they stand up, they use pom-poms, they do the whole thing.
Yeah.
So we have our holiday ensembles on.
We do, a little red and some green. I put some mistletoe in between me thighs.
Ooh, I'm not kissing that.
No, please don't.
Also tonight, we need to let you know that we are doing a live virtual show here. Yeah. So when we change cameras, because we have cameras set up at different segments, we're going to do a kitchen segment. We're going to perform in the kitchen. And so as we're clicking over and whatnot, if there's any technical problems, just bear with us. It's free. It's a free show.
And understand that there's two men with 4-inch nails on working this.
So,
but I think and I will say, anybody who knows Kitty knows and I'm sure our dear friend that we're about to bring on,
we're not bringing them on yet.
Oh, a little bit, yeah. But you know, someone who usually works with you for this show, but the tech guru can appreciate what it takes to bring kitty litter up to the 21st century. And the fact that I had to get her oriented with several different performance spots and cameras and lights and pulleys, so her diaphragm doesn't fall out and all of this stuff. It's just.
And I didn't understand the concept that you can't have all the lights on at once, because then we're all washed out. So we have to, when we're getting ready, turn these lights off, turn those lights on. It's a whole project. But we're going to try and do our best tonight. And just remember, we're doing this from my house in Greensboro, North Carolina.
Which right now looks like a porn set.
Yeah, it does. If my neighbors ever looked in, they're going to be like, what are all those lights in there?
Yeah, and who are those two beautiful, very convincing biological women? They're going to think you're doing some sort of MILF porn.
Yeah.
And they're going to think I'm doing one of those people that like to eat food off of the big girl porn.
Oh, we could make some big money if we did that. We'll talk about that.
She's told me that many a time.
It's a true story, an absolute true story. But we're going to be here to make you laugh, make you cry, do a whole bunch of things. But don't forget, again, we'll bring this up a few times. Scrolling across the bottom is how you can make a donation to the Stadium Theater. You can either go to their website and make a donation, or if you Venmo Brenda and myself tonight through Venmo, we are going to take everything we make in Venmo and make a donation, and we're going to call it in honor of the fans of the Kitty and Brenda show. So we are so honored to be here. I am excited. We were a little nervous. Before the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 happened, and all of a sudden we came live. But how you feeling? You feeling
good? I mean, the thing is, we have gotten so used to this, and I know you all have too. If you tune into our regular shows. And it's just odd for us. We at least hear people laughing, you know, and so that's hard. So please put a rowdy ha 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 in the comments so we know you have a pulse.
Laughing and having a good time. Hopefully you're drinking something. Yeah. Speaking about drinking,
oh yes.
Whenever I'm at the Stadium Theater, I have a drink on stage with me. Anybody that's been there and seen my show, usually a lot of drinks. So. we're going to do a little segment now and show you the cocktail because we have no cocktails. I'm going to go out there and get myself prepared, and I'm going to leave it to Brenda, and I'm going to get myself ready because we're going to do a cocktail with Kitty.
A little cocktail. Thank you for those of you. Ha, 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 ha. Yes. Oh, somebody said, what are the last 4 digits of Brenda's phone for the Venmo? You can override that. Click confirm without paying. As long as you see my cartoon on the thing, you're good to go. Oh, thank you, everybody, for donating. That's so sweet. So yes, as Kitty Litter said, I have sent her over to the bar, and we're about to do our first very technical camera switch. And Kitty is going to show you how we're making our, well, it's one of Kitty's signature cocktails that we are imbibing in tonight. And we hope you will take this time to take your phone, laptop, etc. with you to the kitchen. And if you don't already have one, make yourself a cocktail, make yourself some hot tea, whatever floats your boat. And with that, we are going to show you the secret to our cocktail for this evening.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Kitty's Kitchen, or as I like to call it, Kitty's Bar. As you all know, at the Stadium Theater, when I do my show, I normally have at least 6, 7, maybe 9 beverages on stage with me. Tonight will be no different. So we're going to start tonight off with a simple holiday classic. Brenda, come on over and help me out.
Okay, girl.
Okay, we're going to be making Prosecco. It's very simple. That's my baby barking.
He doesn't like my big hair. He thinks it's his cousin.
Well, I'm trying to get this the aluminum foil out with these massive drag nails we have on today.
We went to the manicurist
today.
To
the manicurist because we're doing this big show at the Stadium Theater.
Yeah.
So we're just going to pop the Prosecco, and I got my Prosecco at the Costco. This is Kirkland.
Yes, very good.
Kirkland.
And it's purple.
You
can't beat that.
And it's quite tasty.
Do you want me to do this part? Or
I think. Why don't you try it?
Okay.
Well, I don't care if we go everywhere.
You have about 60 years more experience on this than I do.
Well, that's nice. But you're good with the wine. So
I'm good with this general.
Yes.
PG show.
No, that's okay. Pour a little limoncello into the glass.
Okay, I feel like, what's her name? Oh, Ina Garten.
Oh, you look just like her.
I know. It's like she says, if you can't summon the flames directly from hell, store-bought is fine.
That's right. So that's so simple. So a limoncello. I usually make my own with my dear friend Jamie D'Agostino, but no time this year during a pandemic. So we bought it at the liquor store, and I'm just adding a very basic, just Prosecco. You can use any brand. If you have a Costco near you, Costco near you, this is the Kirkland brand. And let me tell you.
Not sponsored.
No, not sponsored, but it's the same Prosecco that comes in the blue label.
Yes, because when I lived in Alabama, we could get liquor at the Costco, and it was like their Kirkland was Grey Goose.
Grey Goose, yep.
It's wild.
People don't know that.
You've been buffoonery and goonery, y'all.
So that is it. This is called the Kitty and Brenda Christmas Cocktail.
How elegant. Cheers to you, my love.
We're going to take a little sip.
Oh, that's divine.
It's light. It's refreshing. We can drink a lot of them.
It's not too sweet.
Not too sweet. Not too fattening. So
I was worried.
So that is the drink that we're going to be drinking now.
Yes.
And towards the end of the night, we'll do a little. Before we leave tonight, of course, we'll have a Bailey's on the rocks because it is the holidays.
A cordial, if you will.
A cordial. And so, Brenda, get back to the camera.
Okay.
This is a 2-woman operation, as they say here. So she's got to get back to flip over the camera. So that is the cocktail of tonight. So make yourself a cocktail while you're watching the show, and turn it over to Brenda. Go, Brenda, go.
What did you think about this fabulous cocktail? Oh my gosh. It is so sweet. Oh, she's back.
I'm back. Well, my apartment is...
We had a whole 3 feet for her to walk from set number 2.
My condo here in North Carolina, it's not very big. You were in my old house, which was very, very large.
Right.
And then we downsized because no one comes to visit. The only people that sleep in my spare bedroom are Brenda. So we downsized. So I call it tiny home living now, which is about the same size as my condo in Rhode Island that people know. But when we moved here, you could buy so much house for so little money. So we bought this monstrosity of a house, and we had some fun times in the house, though.
We did. Yeah, we're cheap down here in North Carolina. So if you were looking for cheap sex, come see me.
That's right. I'm a married lady.
Yeah, but for me specifically, unless she's had enough drinks. But
yeah. Well, Sunday we went out and raised money for one of the local bars. Ooh, so it was all outside, so that's good.
Yes, we were very healthy,
very healthy,
smart.
good, and
we did some good.
We did some good that day. So we're doing so much good here. I'm having such a good time. We're relaxed now.
These look like kind of radioactive.
I know.
Under these lights.
Well, it's the limoncello.
It is. Yes. We're gonna end this thing, and we're both gonna be the Hulk after drinking our radioactive spider juice.
Oh, we're gonna be on the floor because you know whenever I drink limoncello, what happens? It sneaks up.
Well, and if anybody tuned in Wednesday night, you were well aware.
Mm-hmm.
The litter was in her box.
It is my holiday cocktail is limoncello. I love limoncello. I like that and Bailey, so we'll be drinking that later on.
Well, I was not exposed to the limoncello until Miss Litter moved down here. And let me tell you, Brenda does not get sick. Kitty always tells people that she can never tell when I'm drunk.
Never.
Like I hold my liquor like a boss, except for Super Bowl Sunday. Oh my God. Because Kitty always brings me over and she says, if the Patriots are playing, we're having a party. And so, of course, recently it's been a lot of parties. Yeah. And the problem is there's no way to win. Because if the Patriots are losing, she's like, it's going to get better. Let's take a few shots of limoncello for good luck. And if they're winning, she's like, oh my God, it's going so well. Let's take a few shots of limoncello every time they score. And when I tell you I end up on the bathroom floor, I end up calling out sick. Like I'm sure my boss has caught on that it's like the day after Super Bowl Sunday.
And I always give you the warning, Super Bowl's coming up. Patriots are take the next day off. I'm not going to drink like last year. Not going to drink like last year.
Yeah.
And no, it's
well, and I told her I've gotten better at it. Now I've got a good plan in place, an emergency plan. But the first time it hit me like a freaking train. And the next day I woke up, didn't know my name, didn't know my blood type or my social, and was like, I have got to get to Burger King and get myself a croissant sandwich. And of course, the line was too long in the drive-thru, so I went inside and ran into the only man at that point that I had hooked up with in Greensboro. And I was like, really? Now that I look like I've been run over by a Mack truck, I have to run into you? Thank you, gay Jesus, for bestowing me this punishment.
You know what? My parties at my house always seem to end that way. New Year's Day happens that
July
way.
4th.
July 4th.
Or no, July 3rd.
July 3rd. I have the party on July 3rd. That's a Rhode Island thing. They didn't understand why I was having a party on the 3rd of July, but it's a Rhode Island thing.
But I survive all of those. But the one that ruins me, probably because I have nothing to do but drink, because I have no clue what's going on.
Well, you know what it is also? We're there for the whole length. Like we start the party 2 hours before, and then the game, and then the after game. And I don't put the food out until much later, so we're kind of really drunk by the time I end up throwing the food on the table.
Just a minute.
Are you going to get into Studio 3 and get ready?
Well, yes, non-existent Studio 3.
Oh, that's right.
We were planning this super exciting show for you all, and I said I've got this song that and Kitty's known, like I do a lot of parodies, and I've written a few of my own, but I really wanted to write a holiday coronavirus themed parody. And I told Kitty, I said, this is the first time people are seeing this. I'm going to pre-record it so that I can get up in my Grinchy best for them. And this is, I guess, what real artists would call like the music video premiere.
Oh, the premiere.
Yes.
Well, let me give you a good intro.
Please do. It's called You're a Mean One, Miss Rona.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, and everybody watching in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. I don't feel sorry for you, but their mayor there is Mayor Hunt. But I always call it the wrong name. You know what I call it.
I'm sure they do if they've seen you.
She has something Hunt. It's something.
Kitty's favorite 4-letter word.
So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage virtually, because she wanted to give you a little special something. Literally, I know why she did it, because she wanted to go over it over and over again, because she had never sung it before. You wrote it and then never sung it.
I did.
So, ladies and gentlemen, here for the first time ever, You're a Mean One, Miss Rona by Brenda the Drag Queen.
Enjoy.
Enjoy.
You're a mean one, Miss Rona. You're a real wet blanket. You
cuddling strangers with names I'd like to forget, Miss Rona. Ah, you've shut down more parties than a neighborhood cop for rent. You're like Napoleon, Rona Marie. Every territory you must claim. You're cultivating more e-romances that'll lead to trash TV, Rona Marie. You've infiltrated the media more than Monica Lewinsky. You're a bombshell, COVID-19. Your curves are really flat, but you've got all of the seduction of a snaggletooth wounded bat, Miss Rona. Ah! Given the choice between the two of you, I take the snaggletooth wounded bat. The irony that is in this song. Miss Rona, just like the Grinch, the namesake for this parody, will likely also steal Christmas and every other holiday too. You make me cough, Chi-Chi-Rona. You're the queen of respiratory ills. You're single-handedly responsible for this banner year for Zoom, Chi-Chi-Rona. You are the Regina George of pandemics, only further exacerbated by the school bus known as incompetent leadership in Washington, eclipsing the Katie Heron of systemic racism. Oh, goodness. You're a Facebook activist, Rona Marie. You'll cram yourself down anyone's throat. You blather and repost when you could just be focusing on getting out the vote. The 4 words that best keep you at bay are as follows, and I quote, wear a damn mask. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals.
What? She didn't let me see this beforehand, so it was that was very good.
Well, thank you.
She says, can I add this to the show tonight? And I said, sure, you can do whatever.
Just a little treat.
Yeah.
You know, no one's ever seen it. And I had this Grinch shirt that I never get to wear enough. And when I got the wig that matched the eyeballs, it was a done deal, honey.
It was a done deal. That was very funny. I'm coughing. I don't have corona. I just got rapid tested because we have our bubble. You're in my bubble.
Yes.
It's me, you, Brian, and Scott.
And the person that I see daily at the Taco Bell delivery drive-thru. But I always wear a mask.
Brenda loves herself. Is it grub? What is the thing you use?
Either. It depends on who has the best deal.
But no, when you were here staying at my house one day, and I went to the pool,
Instacart.
she says, I said,
they're the ones that go to the grocery store.
I said, where did you get the Pedialyte and the aspirin and the Alka-Seltzer? She goes, Instacart delivered it to your door while you were at the pool.
Oh my God. Yeah, that was the summer.
I
was laying up in my bed, my guest room bed, deceased, and she was like, I'm going to the pool, and I was like, I'll see you there. And then she comes back like an hour later, and I had my Alka-Seltzer, my Pedialyte, all of my necessary hangover remedy items.
But I was just imitating you, imitating me. Did you realize how I just
Well, that is my like famed Kitty impersonation has ruined everything because I can no longer do any impersonation that doesn't sound like Kitty. Like it's completely ruined me. I'll be like, as Vladimir Putin says, I love you, Donald. Like it's ruined everything.
Listen, we have a couple of celebrities watching. Tom Wright and AVA and Paul Conway and Bob are all watching in Rhode Island. So thank you so much for watching.
Yes, thank
you. We have
you.
a lot of, in the comments here, we can see we have a lot of stadium regulars that come to see my show. So thank you so much for tuning in tonight.
Yes.
Right now, we are going to bring in a special person from the Stadium Theater. Bring him on in, Brenda. Hi, Dennis.
Well, hello, ladies. Brenda, welcome. Nice meeting you officially.
Oh, it's nice meeting you, honey. Welcome to our virtual stage.
I feel like I'm there.
I miss yelling at you or whoever's working the bar, normally your wife, to bring me a cocktail.
You know, and I miss being yelled at. I really do miss that.
You know, it's been over a year since I've seen you. The last time I saw you was the last Christmas show last year.
That's right.
Everything got canceled after that.
That's our loss. That is our loss. Thank you, girls, for doing this. This is incredible. I hope we have a lot of fun, number one. And I want to thank everybody ahead for the donations as well.
So tell them what, there are some viewers that are watching that never heard of the Stadium Theater, people from Greensboro and that. Tell them what the Stadium Theater is and what they do.
The Stadium Theater holds 1,080 people. We basically do every kind of program you can think of. We do in-house productions for plays, the best Hairspray, the best Wizard of Oz, the best Christmas Carol, with local actors, non-equity actors. And then we bring on tribute shows, our Queen show from Scotland. And then today we had a virtual programming that we're doing for the rest of the year. And it's our local bands. Our Billy Joel from Long Island came in. Yesterday we had a Frank Sinatra guy that's going to be coming up in a couple of weeks. But check the Stadium Theater website and look at all of these programs that we have coming up in this small little crunch time that we have being restricted as far as our attendances are concerned.
So it's so funny because you called me to let me know that the show was canceled. And I said, why don't we start doing some virtual stuff, Dennis? And all of a sudden, luckily, me and Brenda were the first. And then you said, what a great idea. Let's do it. So now you have a whole lineup of virtual shows starting after us.
Yeah, if you check the website, we've been recording them, putting them in a video. We're going to end up, I guess, premiering those this week coming up and next week between Christmas and New Year's.
But ours is the only live show, correct?
Yours is the only live one, and live it is. All your studio work down there is incredible.
Because, you know, I put this tree, I just threw this tree up today just because we were doing the show. That is a bullshit lie. You know my house. I have always been Mrs. Christmas. It's like Santa threw up on every level of this house.
Well, you also know that anything technologically related was not involving Kitty.
No.
So I created what looks like, what looks like 3 different Olin Mills JCPenney childhood studios. I created those.
That's so full of shit. We created the video, the camera to get in there, but the backdrops of it all.
Oh yeah.
Oh yes, I did the backdrop. It's like a fucking Hallmark movie in here. That's amazing. It is. We have 3 different studios, and you know, it's what it is. And yes, when you see the numbers that we perform in the kitchen, I would put pillows on the stove. It wasn't lit. I just wanted something festive. Yeah, that's all I'm gonna say.
We've made lots of prep, and the thing is, Kitty always gives, because she's very organized, as you know. And so, if we had done it in my apartment, it would have looked like some sort of apocalyptic gangbang set behind us,
or an episode of Hoarders.
Yeah. But I only hoard the prettiest things, Dennis, like Kitty.
Dirty love.
No doubt, no doubt.
But Dennis, I miss seeing you because you know what? But I really miss my shows at the stadium because you know how much fun I have with everybody, you know, and I have been a supporter of the Stadium Theater. I was the chairperson of the Auction for the Arts one year. And I love what the stadium does. I love everything that the stadium has done for me, my career, because I don't even know how I started doing shows there. Somebody came to bingo. Oh, I know who it was. Roy the florist.
Yes.
He said to you, you need to have Kitty come do a show at the stadium.
And we did it in the lobby in the beginning.
Right. That's when we used to do lobby shows before the marquee room build.
We used to cram 80 people and give them dinner besides that.
Dinner and a show with Kitty.
Dinner and a show. And then we moved up to the marquee room, and that was extravagant. And
I know. I enjoyed the shows in the lobby better because I could get to the bar quicker.
Well, now she has no issues because we're right here in her home. I will say Roy the Florist sounds like a serial killer on one of those shows.
No,
I'm sure he is not, but the name.
No, he is fabulous.
Park Square Florist he owns, and you always brought me flowers every show. He was like, tonight I had one of our fans bring me flowers tonight. My dear friend Laura came with flowers before the show to say, break a leg.
What about the show that you didn't have flowers and I brought you flowers, and then halfway through the show you realized they were plastic?
Oh, I'll never forget that. Dennis was like, "Do you like the flowers on the stage?" I threw them into the audience saying, "Oh, you got to come to one of the live shows." They get a little kooky.
Oh,
They're a little
Dennis.
kooky crazy.
And you missed my little Christmas tree?
I have nobody to pick on tonight except for Brenda, but you're here. So I'm glad to see you got dressed up tonight with a T-shirt on. Thank you.
I just got back from work. We filmed all day today for this virtual programming. I know I could squeeze you in for tonight. I'm glad.
Thank God you could squeeze us in. But Dennis, what is your title at the stadium?
Officially, I am the facilities director, which incorporates being a tech director, setting up all the shows, getting them in, getting them out, and the building manager. As you know, we've got a good-sized complex now with the conservatory in the front, and our latest thing is that we're doing dressing rooms, not the steamy dressing rooms you used to see downstairs under the stage. We are connecting to the conservatory with an underground tunnel, and we're going to have 5-star dressing rooms. We're going to have showers
downstairs.
Downstairs in the old dressing room is just that. It's a 1926 vaudeville theater, and it's had everybody in there, and it needs revamping.
No, I like the smell of like smelling Frank Sinatra and Liza Minnelli. I went to go see Liza Minnelli at the Stadium Theater, no word of a lie. They were trying to produce, she was there 5 days. They were trying to sell tickets. Everyone thought, no way Liza Minnelli is going to the Stadium Theater and Woonsocket. They thought it was an impersonator. And it was the real Liza Minnelli. And so we got great tickets. But the funny thing is, every time she went off stage, all you could smell, I was in like row 4, her smoking. You could smell her cigarettes. And Dennis goes, "You have to allow her to smoke. What are you going to say to Liza?" But you,
just like a kitty litter show.
No, they would never allow me to smoke in the theater. But
Never.
Sure.
Sure.
So, real quick, they need to donate tonight to the Stadium Theater because you guys have been put through the ringer with everything, right?
We've been, like everybody else has been. We've been set up and then knocked down. They give us a little bit of an opening and then they take it away from us. But we're doing okay. We're surviving, but like everything else, every donation helps. And I appreciate you guys doing this. Everything helps. We have tons of volunteers that have been there to help us through these little mini shows. If we didn't have the volunteers and we didn't have the tech crew, it'd be even hotter as it is. So any little bit helps from anybody.
Well, thank God you have a mini crew because we have nobody but Laura over there giving us, telling us it's time for you to go. So Dennis, I love you, wish you and your darling wife Merry Christmas. We will be together soon doing a live show in the Marquee Room.
I can't wait.
Maybe I'll bring my girlfriend Brenda and she'll come out and do a little number or two.
Then we'd have to get her a real mic with a real good sound guy.
Well, yes, not you. You're correct. Everybody, that's Dennis from the Stadium Theater who has told you to please donate tonight. Go to thestadiumtheater.com/support the theater. Or if you can't do that and just want to Venmo money to me and Brenda, Venmo Brenda the Drag Queen, we're going to announce towards the end of the night what we have raised through Venmo, and hopefully you're going to the website as well. Yeah. Dennis, thank you. We got a lot more show to go. We're fine.
Get going.
Bye. Get out of here.
Lovely, Dennis.
Bye, Dennis.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Bye, doll.
That Dennis is a delight.
What a treasure.
I know he is a treasure. He is a treasure. Oh my God, I gotta get ready.
She's gotta check the list.
Well, I gotta get ready for a
check
number.
it twice like Santa.
I gotta get ready. The only costume change I'm doing for this is I gotta take my jacket off. So
what a deal.
What a deal.
So you go to Studio 7.
1, 2, that's Studio 3.
Well, and then you go get ready in your double wide that I parked over here in the kitchen.
I'm gonna get ready in the double wide. Okay, bye. I'm gonna get ready for my number.
I'm telling you, it is so high tech here. You just can't even.
So high tech.
Oh, people are saying they miss Dennis. Yes, there is not a Venmo for the Stadium Theater. There are things about like a person being able to take donations like myself and Kitty and then donating it to the stadium that allows them some tax breaks. So if you are looking to donate to the stadium, I promise, even if Kitty Litter has lied to you in the past.
If they have a big donation, go to thestadiumtheater.com.
Yes, if you have a big donation, feel free to use the right here, scrolling along the bottom of your screen, stadiumtheater.com/support-the-stadium, and you can do it there. Yes, people are showing lots of love for the stadium. Oh, and that people said that they were at your show previously, Kitty, and they loved it. You need to know that when I say, Kitty, please go to screen 7, she's about 4 feet from me. So here we are just creating this really high-tech experience, but hopefully for you, it is the best thing you see this holiday season. Are you ready, my love?
I'm ready.
Fabulous. Okay, so bringing you the legend that is kitty litter. Enjoy.
Every Christmas morning, underneath the tree, lots of lovely presents are waiting there for me. And though I'm quite delighted, it's hard to get excited. Who needs another sweater? Hey Santa, there is something that I'd like a whole lot better. Are you listening, Santa? I've been a good girl this year, and there's only one thing that I want. I want a boob job for Christmas. Big old knockers out to here. It would make me proud to be endowed like the playmate of the year. I want a boob job for Christmas. Make them big and make them wide. The only lips as big as these say Goodyear on the side.
Heaving hefty, happy hooters, squishy, gushing, lactate shooters, loads of furry cleavage on display. Lusty, busty watermelons, each as big as Mount St. Helens. That is what she wants this holiday.
Santa, give me this one gift. It's not my spirits that are sagging, it's my boobs that need a lift. Oh Santa, you know this Christmas season, give me a pair of juicy jugs, and you can be the first to squeeze them. I want a boob job for Christmas, spongy silicone balloons. Who needs a boat? I can stay afloat with my bulging chest pontoons.
Bursting, beefy, bouncing bozos, wild and wiggly, whopping wallows, nestle in a cup that's double D. Massive, milky, meaty memories, big enough to feed two families. Santa, won't you listen to her plea?
Santa, please! I want a boob job for Christmas, and when you're done that, Santa dear, if it's okay, send my way a nose job the next year.
Welcome back. Was that not fabulous? I know, as she detoxes over in the kitchen. Oh my gosh.
I poured myself another drink.
Oh, she was pouring herself another drink, which if you know Kitty, that is her definition of a detox.
Oh, I didn't put my jacket back on, but that's okay. Oh,
That's okay.
Oh.
They get what they get. We're in your home.
we're in my home. That was my kitchen, everybody. Wasn't it gorgeous? We've remodeled since we moved in.
And she did about every single item she could find from the Home Goods and put it back against the wall.
Oh yeah. I've tried to make that a Christmas paradise back there where we perform.
Her poor husband was like, where do I make dinner?
Yeah, he came home.
Well,
and I was like,
you make dinner. Where do I heat up my dinner?
I had left him dinner. I said, use the microwave, but don't move that little tree I put up there.
Yes, and don't mess with any. It's just like Clark Griswold. Don't mess with any of the plug because the whole friggin' system is going to go down.
My husband has left the house tonight. He decided that me and Brenda could handle this on our own.
Yes.
Also didn't want to have to help out at all. He's at the East Coast Wings here in Greensboro.
Having himself a little chicken wing.
Ooh, these drinks are hitting me already, Brenda. They're hitting me already.
Well, hopefully people. I mean, I was going to say hopefully people would make them at home, but I don't think most people have limoncello on hand. It's very rare.
It's a Rhode Island thing. Yes, they do.
Oh, it is. Okay.
They do. They have a lot of limoncello in there.
Because I don't think I had ever heard of it until you came down here.
It's an Italian thing. There's not a lot of Italians here in Greensboro. There's not a lot of Italians. Let's see what we got here.
Oh, some love from your number.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you, everybody. Don't forget, we're here to raise money tonight for the Stadium Theater. If you Venmo Brenda or Kitty, Brenda, it's at Brenda the Drag Queen on Venmo. We're donating everything we raise tonight, tips, whatever, to the Stadium Theater. Or if you have a big donation and want a tax letter and everything, scrolling along the bottom, you can go to thestadiumtheater.com click on the support button, and
Yes.
there you go. You can make a big difference.
I need a little bit more. Well, I know that Kitty usually needs a little bit more help than that because of her age. So I'm used to sending her the direct link. So that's what I copied below. So
Yeah.
support-the-stadium, but you can also go to stadiumtheater.com and click support.
Support.
Yeah.
And they're working on getting it. They're a nonprofit organization. They're a 501(c), but they're a .com because they got their website really early in the game, like before that we knew it, and they didn't want to change it.
Yeah.
You know, whatever. I'd like to point out my beautiful wreath that
Yes.
is not normally on the store, but we moved it for the show from that door to this door.
You have a beautiful urethra.
I thank you, Brenda. You also.
And all these people in the comments have probably viewed our urethras in casual settings.
No, there's a lot of which is surprising me looking at the people watching. There's a lot of my old I gotta tell you something. At the Stadium Theater, for the most bizarre reason, at least 50% of my show is in the last stages of their life. They are 70 and above, including all the ushers that work at the stadium, and we won't even go there. But at the Stadium Theater, every usher is on the other side of the mountain going down. You know what I mean? They've reached the peak, they're on their way down. Kind of like me.
Yes.
You know, but my people at the stadium, like at least 50% of my audience is, I would say, 70 and above. And they love it. And I don't understand why, but keep coming.
I think we all understand why. They relate.
And and listen, hold on to your tickets. Don't go to the stadium. Don't go to the stadium and say, I want my money back. Just hold on to them. I am going to come back there live, bigger, better than ever. And the stadium doesn't need to. I am speaking from me. I'm not speaking for the stadium. But just hold on to your tickets. Let them keep the money. Hold on to your tickets. I will be there eventually and do the 2 sold-out shows.
I kept my tickets.
Yeah.
They're still on my fridge.
Yeah. So just hold on to them. I'm coming. And you want a ticket, don't you? So hold on to it. You're already in. You're already in.
And imagine, this is another example of one of the many ageism jokes that I make that goes off like a hit. And Kitty can't get away with a single fat joke, even though I look like a butterball ham in this dress who's been dropped in the parking lot at a gay bar covered in sequins.
That dress is tight.
Oh, well, unlike your back door. Like throwing a hot dog down a hallway, honey. But what was I going to say before you were so crass?
I wasn't crass. I'm going to check and see.
I
think you're coming up.
Going to say, I know I have a number to do.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you do have a number, and we're running really kind of late. So
we'll hop on and do that number. I've got to show Kitty here on the screen how to bring up the other camera because she's just.
Okay.
Yep.
All right.
So that's how you do it, and I'm gonna pop over here, and I want to preface this number really quick and say this. I did this number for this show because I think everyone can relate between Corona weight and holiday weight. We all gonna be big, thick girls, so just embrace that. And, I'll see you at a drive-through near you very soon.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's hope I don't fuck this up. Switching to camera number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Brenda the Drag Queen!
Today, I sat alone at McDonald's and I ate 3 Big Macs and 2 large fries. Walking home, I thought I smelled smoke. I was convinced I was having a stroke. When it was just the rubbing of my thighs. So I stepped inside our local Starbucks coffee. And Cheryl Ann, I had one of those frappuccinos, the ones with all the whipped cream on top, girl. Oh, so good. And as that glorified shake I sipped, my extra large black stretch pants ripped, and I heard a voice inside me start to scream. I'm as big as a house, 'cause all I do is snack. My panties should be arrested for smuggling 100 pounds of crack. I'm as big as a house. fries and dipped in ranch dressing. I'm as big as a house. My doctor can't save me. When he drew my blood, it turned out to be 70% gravy. I'm as big as a house. To be a smaller size, I'd do anything except diet and exercise.
Hi, we're back. I put on my festive holiday sweater. What did you think of Brenda's number? She's as big as a house. Yeah, she is. Oh, God. Listen, it's so nice to see everybody. We have so many viewers on tonight, and we appreciate so much. We appreciate it so much that we're going to have another shot, another drink, another tittle, another tattle. Brenda is changing to get ready for her next number. So I'm going to kill a little bit of time. She'll come in, and then she's doing 2 numbers in a row, as we like to say in the business. So she needs to change because I insisted my last number closed the show. Because it's a standard that you know during the holiday season. Anybody that knows Kitty should know what the show is. I mean, what the number is, you know. But I need to close the show with that number. So Brenda's changing right now in a huge trailer, as she said, the double wide popped out back, which I don't know how it is because there's a pond out there.
It's like a mansion, y'all.
It's like a mansion here at the Chez L'État. So
I'm over here feeding on the charcuterie board Kitty left for me in my dressing room.
Yeah, the Stadium Theater sent a beautiful charcuterie board, flowers today, bottles of champagne. None of that. But we love them anyway. Listen, we're in a pandemic. All their shows have been canceled for many, many months. So if you can, please donate. Go to thestadiumtheater.com and then click on the support, or you can follow that link. Or if you just want to give a small donation, don't need a tax letter or whatever, Venmo, Brenda the Drag Queen, at Venmo, Brenda the Drag Queen. And we are going to donate everything that we raised tonight. And towards the my last number is, Brenda's going to look quick and give you a rough idea of what we've got on Venmo. But hopefully you guys are also donating on their webpage, because the Stadium Theater is a great, great theater. If you have never been to it and you live in Rhode Island, shame on you. If you have been, continue to support the Stadium Theater. And my show will come back bigger, stronger, and better than ever at the Stadium Theater in Woonsocket, Rhode Island, as will all the shows. Don't forget, we have some other virtual shows for the Stadium Theater coming up. The Divas of Drag are coming up in 2 days or 3 days. Go to thestadiumtheater.com and see. But my dear sister Haley Starr and La Diva Jones will be doing their show. They're the next show in the virtual thing. Here you are, girl.
Hey, girl.
Oh, girl, you look like Raggedy Ann.
Well, you know, there's so many mirrors in our fancy thing.
You could have just looked in a plate.
Oh.
I know we didn't really do it. You should have changed this way and in the bathrooms that way. But you look cute. You look like Raggedy Ann.
Oh, well, she tried. She tried for a little something. I'll get it ready for my number so I don't give y'all anything subpar.
Yeah. So, listen, we are really having a good time, aren't we?
We are. It's fabulous.
Let me see. You get a little thing.
Yeah, get that out of my hair.
Yeah, I'm going to help you right here live on TV.
Feels like Pennywise's pubes.
With our 6,423 people watching.
Oh, my God. And you see, in honor of Kitty Litter,
that's Kitty
I
now.
put on my Kitty in Christmas dress.
It is so cute. I think that's more for the next song, which I love this next song that you're doing.
Oh my gosh. Well, it's a favorite of some people of yours in Rhode Island.
Yeah.
Which is funny. I didn't know. I was like, I'm doing this number. And she was like, oh my gosh. And your dear sister BB Hayes does it regularly.
Well, yeah, she used to. I don't think that's so much.
Okay.
But we have Ryan Wright watching, our dear friend. Carrie is watching. So many people are watching, and we appreciate you so much for watching. We're actually coming to the curve and the end, and so we're on our downward spiral to the show.
Well, we'll call it the climax.
The climax. We're close to the climax.
Yes, we're climaxing, everyone.
So if you'd like to see Brenda do another song, and make a comment, and she will make a comment real quick because she needs to do another song. Oh, No one's commenting? Oh, there we go. Okay, Brenda, go into Studio 3A in Rockefeller Center.
3A. Of course, if they saw the Rockefeller Center Christmas tree this year, God,
Well,
it looks like a man who ran
I
out
know,
of his
but
Rogaine
they fixed
prescription.
it up. They drilled holes in it and everything. And
Oh, so it's just like your Christmas tree where you buy the one that looks terrible and then fill it with the good ornaments.
yeah, well, no, but they had to drill things in and whatnot. And whatnot and doohickeys, as Jacqueline Demara says, whatnot and doohickeys. I got to get the camera. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, is that it?
Yep.
Okay. Put that over here so I can. Oh, I see which one it is. Okay. Wait a minute.
Yes.
All right. Get in Studio 3A in Rockefeller Center. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it gives me great pleasure. This is your final number of the night, isn't it? Yeah. 1, 2, 3.
It is.
Yeah. Her final number of this evening. It's a Christmas classic that you will be singing all the way to church on Christmas Eve. Ladies and gentlemen, my dear sister, Miss Brenda the Drag Queen.
Lacy bra, my mom's been missing. Didn't ask for permission. I'm wearing her clothes, her good pantyhose, walking around in women's underwear. In the store, there's a teddy with little straps like spaghetti. It holds me so tight like handcuffs at night, walking around in women's underwear. In the office, there's a guy named Melvin. He likes to pretend I'm Foxy Brown. He says, are you free? And I say, whoa, man, let's wait until your wife is out of town. Later on, if you wanna, we can vogue like Madonna. Put on some eye shade and do the parade, walking around in women's underwear. Now this part's the parade. In the office, there's a guy named Melvin. He likes to call me Foxy Brown. He says, are you married? I say, Melvin, let's wait until your wife is out of town. Later on, if you wanna, we can dress like Madonna. Put on some eye shade and join the parade. We're walking round in women's underwear. Yeah. Merry Christmas, everybody. Especially you, Melvin.
Oh my God, that is Brenda the Drag Queen. And I am laughing because there were some quick costume changes going on here. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. I don't think everything is in its proper place. Yeah, you can only see the bottom part, so that's good. Oh, here she's back. How was that long walk from the studio?
Girl, it was my cardio for the 2021 year.
I got to go over here and find my drink.
Kitty's life. If you've been to a stadium show, well, I was going to say she loses her drink often, but.
Well, where is my drink?
Is it this one?
Where? No.
I picked up one that looked familiar.
Well, where's your drink?
I'm holding a drink. Anyways, look, so serious. How much for a meet and greet at the stadium show in the spring?
They're free.
They're probably talking to you.
The meet and greets are free. Normally what happens is it's not a meet and greet before. The meet and greet is afterwards. I will come out, take pictures, but then we normally go across the street to Ciro's and we have some drinks and whatever. And you can come to the meet and greet free. You just need to buy me a drink.
Low price.
No low price. And then they give you a discount because it's me.
There you go.
Oh, I threw my earrings on. No, it's good. Okay. Oh, girl.
She
Brenda.
did a quick costume change, and look, now we have Mrs. Claus in our presence.
Ho, ho, ho!
And I look like Pennywise's date to the holiday party in the sewer.
Laura, where is my drink? Do we know? Can we find it?
Is it going
I'm
forever?
drinking water. Do you think I left it upstairs when I ran up for a costume change? Squat down. Squat down. Go, go, go. She's our stage manager.
It's all secrets.
It's all secrets and lights. We need to also, during some of the numbers, you hear like my dog barking or like rattling himself. It's what's called live TV.
Well, I know when we were talking about the show, we were like sitting here on the couch, not in this gauche.
Not this pretty.
No. And we were talking about the show, and like her lovely dog, Simpson, he just shakes like a normal dog. And I was like, you know what? The good thing is it sounds like a cocktail shaker.
Yeah.
So like if he shakes during some of our live numbers, they'll think it's,
Speaking of a live number, we're trying to keep this to just an hour.
Yes.
But we got a lot of closing dialogue. So let me get into the kitchen.
Yes.
And actually, I'm going to go back to the studio 2.
Okay, 2.5.
Studio 2, and I'm going to do a classic Christmas number.
Oh my God.
That also, Aviate, I hope you're still watching because this is one of his favorites and it's one of Dennis' favorites. So let me go over and get myself
go over to the other studio. Oh, and look, on her way, she found the drink. Now, this is not just a Christmas favorite. We do our show regularly, and people constantly ask for this, like in March. Like, I think this is Kitty's standalone number when she does her Christmas shows. And it is, well, I'm not going to ruin it. I'll let you figure it out. But it is a classic kitty litter number. And I think it speaks a lot to how all of us are feeling in 2020, but also in 2020 and the holidays. We're doing whatever we can do to, forget this horrific year. And so for that,
I'm ready.
You're ready.
I'm ready. I'm set up.
So professional. Boom Mic 7 from stage 4, bringing to you live the entertainment of Kitty Litter.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 patty socks and a partridge in a pear tree. On the third day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 3 old crows, 2 catty socks and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 4 old Fitzgeralds, 3 old crows, 2 catty socks, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fifth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me pie, dry, raw. 4 old Fitzgeralds, 3 old crows, 2 catty and a partridge in a pear tree. On the sixth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 6 Kimberly Brothers, 5 4 old Fitzgeralds, 3 old crows, 2 catty and a tree, and a bird with a fruit on the limb. On the seventh day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 Johnny Walkers, 6 Jubilee Boots, 5 old Fitzgeralds, 3 old crows, 2 catties. And a tree in the meadow. On the eighth day Christmas, I see old fashioned sunshine, water, 6 Jubilee, and 4 over Tennessee, and a sorry winter fridge on top. On the ninth day Christmas, I tell you me, and I make my nights a scene of glory. And I make margaritas. I see old fashioned sunshine walk my sister blue. I put up a sincere I rode all road. I My two-legged Bloody Mary. Just right my Highland Iris. It's your position. I don't come much. I tell you, Charles by my tree. All the green stuff. Then my Highland rigor mortis. They say, if I send them, sister, to city box. And the highway, I a bad
Oh my gosh, a kitty litter favorite. And she did all of her own drinking. I know you were worried, like when they say stunt people do all of their own stunts.
And
Oh,
I brought you a drink. We've changed drinks now.
Oh my gosh.
I ran all the way from Studio 2.
Her hip needs to be replaced now.
Listen,
Well,
this
we
is
said earlier, this was going to be our closing cocktail.
it's a Bailey's on the rock. Another up. The dog is barking. You know it's live.
A fan must be
fan.
trying to get in.
Yes. So listen, we just want to thank the Stadium Theater for having us tonight. Again, they have suffered so much during this pandemic. If you can give a little donation, it's scrolling across the bottom. And if you just want to Venmo me and Brenda, at Brenda the Drag Queen on Venmo, we're donating everything we make here tonight in tips.
Yes, and let me give some shout outs.
We got some shout outs.
Cheryl and Elisa, Gaze on the Bay, Robbie.
I know my gaze on the bay.
David, Chrissy, Sandra, Gary, Frank Gilligan, Sean,
Frank Gilligan,
Jenny, and Ryan Wright. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you so much. And the Stadium Theater thanks you so much.
Yes.
We are going to send
This
that
will
check
all go
out
right
tomorrow.
to them. Yep.
We're not keeping any money tonight. We're donating it all to them because we love them. And also, while we're doing this, we should tell you, if you enjoyed tonight's show, you can catch us New Year's Eve at 10:30.
Correct.
On Facebook. You can either go to Kitty Litter RI on Facebook or Brenda the Drag Queen on Facebook.
Yep.
Friend us, follow Brenda. And we're doing a New Year's Eve live show because I think you need a live show on New Year's Eve.
Well, and because you shouldn't be going anywhere.
No, and you could watch Anderson Cooper and Andy Cohen. You can record that and watch it the next morning with the hangover.
But we also may have more celebrities.
We have celebrities. We have celebrity
They
guests.
do.
We have a lot of celebrity guests. So tune in New Year's Eve. Follow us on Facebook, either Kitty Litter RI or Brenda the Drag Queen on Facebook. And we do a show every other week as well. So once you stop following us, you'll see our every other week show.
Yeah.
So Brenda, hasn't this been fun?
A blast.
Our nerves are now done, right?
Yes.
We were a little nervous when we first started.
Well, all of you saw all of the things that came out of the one screen you're watching, and somehow everything seemed to work. Kitty's dog had the occasional cocktail shaker moment, but that's just ambiance.
Yeah. And
here we are.
We were really worried that the cameras weren't going to work when we switched to camera. And but it all worked.
It did work.
We made it through, girl.
We did.
Congratulations.
Cheers. And we hope to see you next year in person.
Yes.
At some event.
Yes, in person at some event in Rhode Island or here in Greensboro. We want to thank, you know what? We can do this show virtually. And right now we have 89, is that 69 or 89? We have a lot of people watching. That's all I know. And
you think she would recognize 69.
We can do this virtually so anybody can watch from anywhere, which is what we like.
Yeah.
And it's been so much fun. It has been so much fun.
Yeah.
Let's bring Dennis back on for a second, just so that he can say.
Oh, look at poor Dennis. He looks startled.
Dennis, we're bringing you back on. Here you go, Dennis. You're live.
My God Almighty! I changed locations.
I know, that's okay. We can still see you. What do you think of the show?
My God, truly professionals. That's all I can say. And
all Brenda running the cameras. Click, click, click. I don't know what to do. We have lights everywhere. but we tried to do the best we could for the Stadium Theater tonight.
Absolutely. And thank you guys, girls, so much for doing this. It is an absolute blessing to have a crew like you.
And don't forget to donate if you can, either Venmo Brenda the Drag Queen or go to thestadiumtheater.com. All right, Dennis, we'll take him off. Take him off. I'll call you tomorrow.
Thank you. Thank you, girls.
Bye, Dennis.
Listen, on behalf of myself and Brenda the Drag Queen, we want to wish you the merriest of Christmas.
Yes, and a happy new year.
It can't
whatever you celebrate, merry everything.
But it can't be any 2021 cannot be any worse than 2020.
Well, we know it's going to include a vaccine, and so we've got to be thankful.
I do want to point out my Christmas angel up here. Yes. She is 97 years old. That was my grandmother's angel. It's almost as old as me. But I put it up there, and all my ornaments are antique ornaments on my tree that have been given to me by my sister-in-law and many people. But
so from several antiques to another,
yeah.
And to all our lovely antiques and non-antiques watching, we appreciate you.
And we want to wish you a Merry Christmas.
And please support the Stadium Theater. Cheers to you, my love.
If you're watching this afterwards, you can still donate to the Stadium Theater below or Venmo Brenda the Drag Queen, and we'll make sure the donations go to the stadium. So, Merry Christmas, Brenda.
Merry Christmas, my love. And we'll see you on New Year's Eve.
And Merry Christmas to all of you.
Catch us on Facebook. We love you.
Bye-bye now.
Bye-bye.